Hey fam, get ready to level up your life because it's time for you to become the main character of your own story. I'm John, this is An Orc, and welcome back to the channel where we discuss my best tips and tools to help empower you to live your best life and have fun doing it. Over the next few minutes, you're gonna learn how to start acting more like the main character of your own life by 1, creating your own identity, 2, setting ambitious goals, and 3, taking massive action. And no need to take any notes because I've added every step you need to take into a checklist, which I'll show you how to download at the end. Oh, and by the way, nice job. By watching this video, you're directly improving your life by working on your mental health and productivity experience bars. So stick around to the end to officially level up with me. And with that, let's jump into it. Step 1, create your own identity. As the main character, you need to realize that you get to determine exactly the kind of person that you want to be. So here's what you're gonna do. Tip 1, write down every aspect about the best version of yourself. Act like you don't have any limitations and list out everything you want to be, your talents, your personality, your looks. And think about your role models for inspiration, but make sure you stay authentic to who you are and what you want. So if you want people to know you as someone who's constantly positive, insanely hilarious, and wickedly smart, then write it down. Tip number 2, replace your limiting beliefs with empowering beliefs. To do this, first ask yourself, what are my main excuses for not achieving my goals? For example, maybe you say that you're not good enough or talented enough or rich enough. Next, one by one, think about what each of these limiting beliefs has cost you and what it will cost you 10 to 20 years from now. And finally, search deep within yourself and tell me, what is the real truth? Choose an empowering belief to replace your old limiting one. For example, your new belief might be, I am more than enough, because that's the truth. You always have been, and you have so much power, potential, and determination within you just waiting for you to release it. Tip number 3, work on becoming 1% better than you were yesterday. It's totally unfair to compare yourself against others because not only are they different people with different lives and circumstances, but they're also at different stages of their life entirely. So your goal is to just work on being a little bit better than you were before. To do this more effectively, track data in the areas that you want to improve in. Like that could be the number of pages you read a week or the amount of calories that you eat. Step 2, set ambitious goals. Goals help guide your focus so you can improve in the areas that matter to you, all so that you can live a more fulfilling life. For me, a life without goals is a life without purpose or meaning. Like imagine if you're playing Mario and there was no end. You'd just be running and stomping on Goombas forever. Eventually you'd wonder like, what am I doing this all for? Instead, you should have goals that excite you so much that you want to jump out of bed in the morning to do them. So to set ambitious goals, here's what you should do. Tip number 1, make a list of goals. To do this, think about the areas of your life where a change could have a massively positive impact for you. Maybe that's your physical health, your relationships, or your finances. Then think about the results or outcome that you want in those areas. Like it could be a specific body weight, more friends, or financial freedom. But make sure those results truly excite you. Like if you achieve them, you'd want to shout from the rooftops with joy. So for example, maybe instead of picking a goal of graduate from college, make your goal find and get your dream job. Tip number 2, choose your priorities. Specifically, choose 1 to 3 goals that would have the most beneficial impact in your life, and those will be your primary focus for the next 12 months. To make sure you've chosen the right goals, I want you to ask yourself why you want that goal. Then ask yourself why 4 more times, and you have to give a different answer each time. Ideally going deeper to really uncover how important this goal is to you. For example, if your goal is to own a profitable business, then here's what it might look like. Why? To be able to work from home and have more flexibility. Why? To have more control over how I spend my time. Why? To spend more time with friends and family. To create memories and relationships that fill my life with love, happiness, and growth. Like think about one of your favorite characters' goals. Let's pick Naruto. His goal was to become Hokage, and his why was to protect his friends and village at all costs. That's pretty ambitious. And if you want to become as ambitious as Naruto, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my other self-improvement videos. And would you like some help being held accountable on your goals? If so, join my Discord server where you can meet other people interested in living their best lives and achieving their dreams. The first 1,000 people who join using the link in the description below will be given the special role of which will give you exclusive access to perks like a private channel to chat with other champions and myself. But anyways, let's jump into the final point. Step 3, take massive action. So by now, you've written down your dream identity and you've set some ambitious goals, but nothing's gonna happen unless you take action. And just a little action isn't enough. Like if you only exercised once a month, you wouldn't ever make meaningful progress on your fitness goal. The main character doesn't just dabble, they commit 100% to their goals and push for them no matter what obstacles arise. So here's what you're gonna do. Tip number 1, get a to-do list. This is essential to staying on top of your goals. Not having a to-do list is like playing an open world RPG like Skyrim without a quest log. Yeah, it'd be fun, don't get me wrong, but eventually you're gonna get lost and have no clue where to go next. So set up a to-do list system that works for you. And I personally love an app called Todoist, which I've got a video on and I'll link that below. Tip number 2, set priorities each day. Each morning, I want you to look at your to-do list and pick 1 to 2 tasks that will be your priorities for that day. Then, when you have time to get stuff done, work on those priorities first and only move on to the rest of your to-do list once you've gotten those tasks done. When setting your priorities, keep your goals in mind. And look, life gets busy sometimes, so commit to just getting 1 priority done each day at a minimum. Tip number 3, have fun. Yes, if you really care about achieving your goals, you gotta be serious about it and make progress probably every week. But don't forget to take breaks and have fun along the way. If you don't enjoy the journey, then what's the point really? So write down a few ideas of fun activities that you can do each week to stay refreshed and happy. So now you know how to become the main character of your own life by 1, creating your own identity, 2, setting ambitious goals, and 3, taking massive action. I've added every step, question, and tip from this video into a Google Sheet called my main character checklist. To get that, go to the description below, click the link, go to File, make a copy, and save it to your own Google Drive. From there, you can fill it out and even edit it. I've added a fun first step of choosing your own catchphrase, but feel free to change that with a catchphrase that you like even more. When you finish a section, it'll mark it all as complete. Pretty cool, huh? After you add all your answers, I recommend bookmarking this Google Sheet and looking at it once a day so you remember your goals, your priorities, and your why. And well done by watching this video and practicing the tips I've shared. You're directly improving your life across at least 2 categories. Your productivity, because you're gonna be more focused and prioritize on the goals that will make your life better. And your mental health, because by making progress in the areas that matter to you, you'll feel more happy and fulfilled. Congrats on leveling up. Remember, whether you know it or not, my friend, you are unique, you are loved, you are enough. I'm John, you've just leveled up, and I'll see you in the next one.